Good morning and welcome to the 5K 50 Project Euro style. Today is day 2, headed down to downtown Paris for a lovely little walk around.
Every breath holds a moment, everyone a chance to take.
Our day 2 walking journey begins. So we took the RER train straight to Châtelet-Les Halles and kind of a central location. We're going to do a little walk over to the Pompidou Center and then we will cruise over to the Saint Jacques Tower that we're going to climb up. So lovely morning here in Paris. Streets aren't too busy. Here we are in front of the Pompidou Center, lovely little artistic fountains out front. Slight change of plan on our walking tour. Turns out the 11 o'clock tower climb was French, so they offered to put us at 12, which is an English tour. So now we're going to do a little walk over by the Notre Dame again, get a crepe, and then do a little loop over by the Louvre and back to the tower for our 12 o'clock tower climb.
It cannot be contained.
Made it over to the Tower of Saint Jacques. Now we're getting ready for our 12 o'clock tour. This is kind of a difficult thing to do because the only way to go up it is with a tour, and the only way to get a tour is to book tickets online and on a French-only website. So kind of interesting, but we'll see how it goes. I'm very excited to get a new perspective on the city. Just got down from the Tower of Saint Jacques. Awesome little climb. I did find out that you can walk up and get a tour if there's spots. There's only 17 spots per tour. They have tours every hour, and most of the time they're pretty booked, they said. So it's a crapshoot if you don't get tickets ahead, but well worth it. Probably now on my must-do list to visit Paris. Continue our walking tour. We're headed over to one of our favorite spots, the Tuileries, over in front of the Louvre. So kind of backtracking towards the Louvre. Awesome ambulance or police in the background.
Every breath holds a moment, everyone a chance to take. You can see it if you close your eyes.
Stopped for a little break in the Tuileries, one of our favorite spots, to sit and hang out by the little fountains, although the fountains aren't going today, but not a bad life. Made it about 200 yards from the fountain stop, but found a nice little ham and cheese sandwich.
We were hungry.
Another nice little bench to sit on. Made it another 50 yards before we had to stop again, this time for gelato number 2 of the trip. Never a bad time for gelato. Finally made it to the Place de la Concorde. After our leisurely stroll and stops through the Tuileries, now we're headed over into that area of town to go check out a few little shopping neighborhoods. And then of course, just opposite of me here, you have the famous Champs-Élysées. I wish I could pronounce things in French to make them sound cool.
It's a wide road of all the places.
Continuing on our journey, we left the Plaque de la Concorde, went up and walked down the Rue des Fancy Shops. Have no idea what it's called, can't say it anyway. And now we're headed back over towards the Champs-Élysées, eventually up to the Arc de Triomphe. So the best view of the Arc is crossing the street. And the best way to see the Arc is to cross halfway and stop. Then after you've crossed, you cross back over. Lovely views of the Arc. As you can see, we made it to the other side of the Arc. Went underneath to the middle of the Arc, walked around the Arc, got a couple of time-lapse pictures over there. Now we're headed out and around down towards the Trocadero and the Eiffel Tower. So far we're about 8.5 miles into our Paris walk today.
Close your eyes. We already know the way. Forever you and me. Running wild.
Well, we made it to the Eiffel Tower. Nice walk down from the Arc de Triomphe. Had some dinner. Took a little cruise around the Trocadero. Watched people in general. Quite humorous stuff going on. And finally made it here.
There's a stirring in the ocean. There's a rhythm.
Finishing up day 2. Had a nice subway ride, RER train ride back to our main stop. It was quite crowded. Took a little pit stop at the Monoprix grocery store there behind us. Now we have our little walk back to our apartment. It's been an awesome 2 days in Paris. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to that channel, hit the like button, all that fun stuff you're supposed to do on YouTube. Have a happy day, and what are you doing to get your miles in? We hit about 13 today.